Jimmy Brown is an obese, alcoholic singer-songwriter from Manchester. Born on September 10, 2001, Brown has released an extraordinary 12 studio albums in just 19 years of life, with his latest, Dirt, proving to be his most ambitious yet. I sat down with Brown ahead of his Sydney headline show and the last ever show at Mary's Underground to chat Kraftwerk, mint slices, and more. Jimmy Brown, very nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
For the uninitiated, could you introduce yourself and a little bit of what you do?
Yeah, my name is Jimmy Brown. I'm 19 years old. I suffer from various degenerative conditions and alcoholism. I'm also obese. I am a singer-songwriter, I believe, is the moniker that's been... is it moniker? That's what they say I am. I write songs and poems. I'm a bit of an activist locally in Didsbury, Manchester, where I'm from.
What are you an activist for?
Primarily things that affect me.
Obesity, alcoholism?
No, more like, like the rats in Fog Lane Park, the chicken fillets in Marie Louise Gardens, things like that.
I see. Is singer-songwriter, to use your word, a moniker that suits you, do you think?
Well,
Does
I don't
it feel
really...
in alignment with what you do?
It does, in that I do sing and I do write songs, but I don't like music, and I just think it's, I'm an alcoholic. I eat excessively to quell the emotional pain I feel perpetually, and I write and perform songs for the same reason, just to feel a bit better. It's a bit of catharsis, but I don't think it's valuable or interesting or noble the way that I think people look at songwriters. I just think they're not contributing much to the world, really.
You're fairly unique as a musician in that you lament music. Are there any other artistic disciplines you resonate with more?
No, not really. I mean, I also write books, but I absolutely abhor reading. I would much rather listen to music than read a book. I mean, reading is really boring. I like some films like Despicable Me 2. I quite like the Minions, but beyond that, no. I mean, not really.
You're the first 19-year-old obese alcoholic with degenerative conditions that I've ever interviewed.
Right.
What sets you apart from the countless others in that category?
I don't think anything, really. I think we're all shit. I don't think anything sets me apart from them. Who are they?
The others?
Yeah.
I would have thought at the meetings, maybe at the 19-year-old Alcoholics Anonymous, perhaps. Or...
Oh. Well, I don't... I've told people that I've been to Alcoholics Anonymous. I've never been... I've lied about it, said that I was trying to get sober, just as a manipulative tactic to get things I want from other people, but I've never...
Successfully?
Yes, for a time. It's outlined in my book, Brittany's Burden. I was dating a beautiful woman called Brittany. I met her on a sober dating app called Lucid, sober dating app. And I told her that I was sober, but I'm in fact a desperate alcoholic. And I told her that I was attending meetings, but I was not. It was rather cruel and manipulative of me, and it's something that I feel shame about.
You've just released I believe it's your 12th album,
Yes.
Dirt,
yes.
What was the message you were hoping to deliver with this latest opus?
Message, right. I don't know, it's just like observations about my life and the world around me. There's not really a coherent message. I mean, tackles various themes. Someone threw a sausage roll at my face while I was performing in Glasgow was one of the songs, for example. And
that's autobiographical?
Yeah, it's something that happened, or like... I don't know what that's about.
Do you have a support act?
Yeah, but not right now. What else? I don't remember what the other songs on the album are, but yeah, they're all just autobiographical. Ryan Adams unfollowed me on Instagram, which actually happened.
Have you spoken to Ryan about this?
No, I've never spoken to him. I just noticed that this weird country singer followed me who had 1 million followers, and I said, who's this guy?
What do you think of Ryan Adams?
I don't really have opinions of him. It hurt my feelings that he unfollowed me, but I don't blame him for it. I just think that was a bit cruel. But that's fine. I mean, it's all right, really. Yeah. I've not really listened to his music. Do you like Ryan Adams?
No, I don't.
Is it because he's fat? You don't like him?
I didn't know he was fat.
Oh, he seems like one of those like borderline fatties. Like,
No, I'm told he's a fairly shit bloke.
oh right.
Yeah, but I digress. I brought you a local delicacy.
Oh, what's this?
Have you tried these? These are mint slices.
Mint slices.
Iconic Australian biscuit.
Should I try it now?
Feel free. I'd be interested in your verdict.
Yeah, it's all right. You know, I don't go for sweets much. I like something that's more like bland and oily and fatty. But all that said, it's all right. This is what you have for breakfast, yeah?
It's a throughout the day sort of snack, meal substitute maybe.
Yeah, I mean that's all right. That.
I actually have no idea what they're typically served with. I've always kind of hated these, but there's a spare one there. I thought I'd send them your way. They're a pleasure. Being a 19-year-old musician, who do you feel are the best among your contemporaries of this sort of age group and musical style?
Oh, I don't know anyone. I don't really pay attention to other music.
Okay.
I met a young bloke who likes to drink as well, Buckshot.
Buckshot?
In Ireland, yeah.
That's the name of the musician, or that's the drink he likes?
Yeah, that's the name of the musicians.
Okay.
And he likes a Guinness. Well, I saw him drinking Guinness. That's it, and he's a bit older than me. I think he's like
20, 21?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, okay. You're on a world tour at the moment, and
Yeah.
I thought, given your gustatory expertise, I'd do some market research and ask which airline offers the best food
Oh,
in your experience.
well, it's all shit really. And here in Australia, I've not had any food. Do they give food on planes in Australia?
That's a great question. Have you flown from Perth?
Yeah, I have.
You have,
And there
right.
was no food on the flight from Perth.
It's like an 8-hour flight, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
5
5 hours or
5 hours,
something.
right.
But it's a bit weird because I see Australians and many of them are very obese and they're not even feeding people on the airplane. So how are they getting obese? That's my question.
That is a good question. Yeah, I think perhaps overindulgence at the duty free.
But not on the airport, yeah.
No.
Not on the plane itself.
Not on the
yeah.
plane, no.
But to answer your question, yeah, I don't know really which airline.
Okay. If you don't mind, let's talk about your own music taste. I know you say you lament music, but I ask this of everyone, and it would be remiss of me to not ask you.
Yes.
If you could play me any album, what would you play me?
Any album I would play, well, I've talked extensively. My 3 favorite bands are Kraftwerk, the German band of old withered men, Coldplay, the British band, and Fish, the American band, jam band.
Okay.
But for an album, I would choose Kraftwerk, The Man Machine.
What do you like about it?
I just like that Kraftwerk doesn't... you know, when you listen to most songs, it's about like love or like feelings or things like that, and I find it difficult to empathize with the lyrical content. But Kraftwerk sings about very simple things like the man machine, 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 machine is like a lyric, or like Trans Euro Express.
You like trains and things?
Yeah, they just state like facts about objects and things, so it's not really... It doesn't have that emotional component. There's no expectation for me to empathize with some deeper feeling.
But Coldplay, you know, take an album like... Do you have a favorite Coldplay album?
I don't really know their albums. I just know that one song. I used to rule the world, blah, 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 and the enemy, so...
You like that one?
I like that one. I don't really know their other works.
And Fish?
Fish.
Do you like jam bands?
Well, no, I just like Fish. I find that their music is very boring, so I don't have to pay attention to it, and that's what I like about it.
I understand.
And I met the lead guitarist of Fish.
Trey? Is that Trey?
Yes. Yeah, I met him in New York City, and it was one of the great honors of my life. And then I met the bassist of Fish in another part of New York State, and that was less of an honor, as I understand the hierarchy of bands. Guitarists seem to be considered more important than bassists, so I was not as excited to meet him, but I was very excited.
And within your own musical act, where in the hierarchy do you sit?
I don't know, at the bottom. I mean,
Jimmy Brown, thank you very much.
all right. It's been lovely. Thank you
Been
very
a
much, mate.
disaster chatting with
Yeah,
you.
thank you.